Alright YouTube, what's going on? It's Mesa back at it with some Destiny 2. Alright, in today's videos I have gameplay you've never seen before. Today's videos are all going to be about the European Deadzone. And a big thank you to Parris from GamerTag Radio. I'm going to link his channel, his Twitter, everything in the description. This is all his footage that he kindly shared with me. He got to go out to play Destiny 2 early with a bunch of folks from the press. They recorded it. He let me use his footage and we're going to analyze it. Now there's a lot of stuff that he did not tell me or show me that we'll find out when Destiny 2 drops. But the stuff he did share with me, I'm going to do a full analysis on everything. But please visit his channel. He got to play it obviously hands-on, so his reviews are going to be a bit different than mine. This is all stuff for me just asking him questions back and forth and analyzing the footage. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. We're going to cover a number of things in this video, and we're going to kick it off with the destination map for the European Deadzone. You can see there's lots to do, and it's also an NPC that we're going to have some dealings with. Now, in looking at all the footage I have and all the stuff you're going to see today, European Deadzone is enormous, and it's so big that you've got 3 landing zones. Those are the little circles with the triangle in the middle. So if you're out and about doing adventures, public events, lost sectors, I'll have separate videos on all of those, you could quickly get to places by simply selecting that landing zone and fast traveling. Now, it looks like the adventures have different rewards. That one you just saw, it said rare gear, blue gear. This one, it says upgrade point. I believe that's what's going to be used to upgrade your subclass nodes. Because in the Destiny 2 beta, here's a screenshot of my Sentinel Titan, and there we see upgrade point. So more than likely, some adventures will give you gear, some will give you those upgrade points. Now here's what the map looks like when you're actually on the destination. So you're out and about, you're doing things, you pull open your Ghost, you can go to this map. On the left hand side, that's your character, that little yellow icon right there. It gives you a gauge for where you are and also the scope of the European Deadzone. So in this particular instance, if the character's all the way in the west and you see that there's a public event going down all the way on the east side, you can either get on your Sparrow and take the scenic route, or you can go to one of the landing zones and simply fast travel there. Now, I'm sure you've noticed already that it says recommended power for some of these activities, 160. In all the footage I've seen, guys, I haven't seen the word light anywhere. I think they're moving to a power system now. Now the number that we're going to be striving for is going to be based on power, not light anymore. Now this is just speculation, but it does kind of go in line with the Edge article that came out of the UK a couple weeks ago, where they said that you've lost your light, but you're trying to get your power back. So I got a feeling, speculating right here, that no more light, it's going to be all about getting your power number up. Now in the European Deadzone, we're going to have a new NPC, Devrim Kay. Now he's a sniper, he's a human, I don't believe he's a guardian. You're going to want to go see him because you can see under services, it says, packages and rewards. Now, I'm going to introduce you to him right now. However, I'm going to have to block a few things out, okay? Let's just, safe to say, you're going to want to see him a lot when you go to the European Deadzone.
Guardian. Come now. Speak your mind.
Now, Devrim's going to have a number of things you're going to want to go collect out and about in the European Deadzone and bring back to him. And also, he's going to give you things in return. Remember, this is no secret. Bungie said that they want to move more to where vendors are not selling gear, but you're actually getting things for doing things, ranking up certain NPCs, him included. So, what are you going to bring him? Well, if we go back to our map, so we see our adventures, we see our public events, we see our landing zones, but you see a bunch of things grayed out. First off, you see lost sectors. Those symbols mean that a lost sector is going to be close to that area. I'm going to have a full video on gameplay, everything about lost sectors and how to find them. However, when you look at the map, you see these little, it almost looks like the little targets scattered about all over the map. Those are what's called regional treasure chests. Well, let me show you some footage of what happens when you open them up. So those are called EDZ tokens. Now, you're going to get them from these regional treasure chests, but you're also going to get them from just doing things out and about. Patrols, public events, lost sectors, all sorts of stuff. You're going to be collecting these things, bringing them back to him, and then giving it to him, and he's going to give you some reputation, and eventually, he will give you some sort of reward. I'll leave it at that. So in this clip here, you see Parris. His character is right next to one of those little markers, and it's actually right next to the landing zone. So that's what you want to do. You want to find those targets, and you know that somewhere around there, there, there's going to be one of those regional chests that you want to get. And all the footage I've seen so far, they've just given you those EDZ tokens from the original chest, and also some glimmer. No loot or anything like that. However, you're going to bring all those EDZ tokens, trade them into Devrim, and I'm not going to tell you what you get from there. You'll see September 6th. Now, the last thing I'm going to cover in this video is going to be public events. I'm going to have a full video with everything you need to know about it, so I'm just going to touch on it briefly. There's different versions. You have the regular version of a public event, and then you could trigger a heroic version, which is considerably harder, but of course gives you better loot. Now, some of the public events, you can actually start them yourself. You can go up to it and you can activate it. Others, you'll see when you open up your Ghost and you go to your map and see where you're located, you could see a timer on, say, hey, there's one going on the west side of the European Deadzone. Let me go fast travel over there, or take the scenic route, as I like to say, I'm a sparrow, and go join that public event. So anyway, Babel mode's engaged, guys. You know what that means. Hashtag made it to the end. Do me a favor, drop a like at this video, only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, usually and always on YouTube, and that is it. I'm out of here like Vladimir.